Good afternoon, good morning, hello. It is Beth of Arrival Coaching, and we are on Flip It Friday this morning, and we are going to be diving into kindness for the last Friday of the month. So thought we'd start out with having Glenn Campbell's song on of try a little kindness to get us in the flow today and the energy of kindness. And so glad that you are here today, Kim. And I see that Betty and Kim, O'Neill, and Nori and Betty. Nori, let's see. Yes, Nori. Yay! So glad you guys are here. Got to get used to looking down to see those comments coming in. Wow, so glad that you guys are here today to join in on the conversation. I am going to put the link, I think, in the Facebook feed of the song that I was just playing. If you'd like to listen to it later on or look at the video that goes along with that song that I was just playing, the one that I like, that's my favorite one. So today, as I said, we are going to focus on kindness. And it is the last day of the month, the Friday, and this past month has been focusing on kindness, and we're going to be moving into March with a new focus for the Thrive movement. So I'll share a little bit about that at the end today. So again, thanks for joining in. Hey, Connie, so glad that you are here today. Wow. I wanted to share something that was personal to you today too. So glad that you are joining in. So one of the things that I wanted to share today is a story that just touched my heart that was about kindness and a group of women who shared kindness. And a woman posted on Facebook. It went viral. I think there were 20,000 shares as of the other day. She was interviewed on Good Morning America. And she was in the airport and waiting for her plane, and at another gate, a woman was trying to get her toddler, maybe about an 18-month-old, to get on the plane. They were supposed to be getting on the plane, and the toddler was running around, screaming, crying, and not wanting to be able to get on the plane. So the mother, who was obviously pregnant, she just sat down on the floor with her hands in her head and started to cry. And the child was laying on the floor beside her. And what happened was there were 6 to 7 other women who got up from where they were observing this in the airport and created a circle around the two of them. One started sharing the itsy bitsy spider. Another peeled an orange and gave it to the child. And another gave a water to the mom. And just that circle of women helped to calm the mother, helped calm the child, and they were able to get on their plane. And when it was all over, the women just went back to their spaces of where they were seated. There weren't any moments of taking selfies or, sharing that in a group afterwards. They just went back individually. And I love what the author of this post, her name is Beth Bornstein Dunnington, and she wrote this in the end of her Facebook post, which just gave me chills. After they went through the door, we all went back to our separate seats and didn't talk about it. We were strangers gathering to solve something. It occurred to me that a circle of women with a mission can save the world. I will never forget that moment. And I know for me personally, I will never forget this story because that is such a powerful example of trying a little kindness and showing kindness. I would love to know what is your takeaway from hearing that story? What was something that just struck you about the kindness that was shown? I know one of the things for me is that the whole aspect of a circle of people, a circle of women in particular. This next month is National or Women's History Month in the U.S., I believe. I'm not sure if it is across the world. But and then there's International Women's Day, which is going to be on March the 8th. And a circle of kindness goes a long way. And one of the things that I want to remind you to do is to take the story that you've heard and think about how can you create that circle of kindness in your environment, with the people who you are with the strangers that you observe. I want to share something beautiful that was given to me, and it has made an impact for everybody that's noticed it. And it's this beautiful bracelet that was gifted to me by a friend and her daughter. And it says on it, sometimes I just look up, smile, and say, I know that was you. And it's angel wings. And I just love it. It's a memory of my mom. And I feel like it just was a perfect example of the kindness that was shown in that airport with the women and circling around to help solve a problem. So my question for you today is, what is an act of kindness that you observed this week? What is something that you either observed or you actually took part in? I would love to know. Please share that in the comments. I would love to share some of them on the screen and be able to share that with everyone, because there are so many powerful things that occur each and every day, and it's being open and allowing to witness or be a part of that energy of kindness, because it truly is what can help change this world. And as the author stated in this Facebook post, that we can save the world. And I truly, truly believe that it takes a group of committed people, and that's each and every one of us each and every day. So I look forward to seeing in your comments what you might have to share about that. And think about how the circle aspect of kindness and how it is given out, but then that comes back to you. And the inspiration from receiving this beautiful gift from a friend and her daughter is being able to share that with others. I've ordered some to be able to share with people that I love and care about as well. It started a kindness movement. It started a connection of that circle of love that never ever goes away, and looking for the signs, witnessing those signs. So I encourage you to do that, and please feel free to share in the comments things that you are finding this week that are kind, that you are part of, or that someone else is. So let's talk a little bit about next month. So the Thrive movement, each month I'm going to have a focus area of what we're going to focus on, and that will be driving my posts and things that I will be sharing. So one of the things that I decided for March, because it is the month of Women's History Month, as well as the International Women's Day, which is March the 8th, it's going to be focused on inspire. Because there are so many things that women have done through history and are still doing today, just as like the example
Walk away.
Excuse me, just a minute.
Oh. You okay?
Yeah. Oh my. I guess I was supposed to get up to be able to show you my shirt for today. Dance for kindness. Goodness. Yes, goodness gracious. I had some a handful of nuts earlier, and I think something didn't quite go down correctly or something. Thank you for holding space for me and sending that healing energy. I greatly appreciate that. Hadn't expected that. Last week we had a little technical interruption, and today had a physical one. That throat tickle is tricky. You are exactly right, Nori. Thank you. And Betty, thank you for sending that healing energy. I greatly appreciate it. So anyway, March is going to be focused on women and the powerful things that women are doing today and have done in history. And I see Kim's comment coming in. Boy, I didn't see some of these. I'm just seeing them now. Kim just shared a comment about our neighbor. Our neighbor came by yesterday or 2 days ago and gave us a cordless drill that he had an extra one and said, hey, you don't have to go buy one. Here's one that will help us to put the levelers up and down and such and save on our energy. So that was a really, really kind thing, just out of the blue from the kindness of his heart. And we are so grateful. Thank you so much, Jim. That was just so, so kind. So thank you, Kim, for sharing that, because that was a very powerful example of just kindness that is just shown that we experience and feel so grateful for. So I would love to know one of the things that has impacted you this week. Please share that. Please look for next. We got to celebrate. It's 12/12. So I want to celebrate with you right now for those double-digit numbers, 12/12. And just one of the things we do is we dance around our house and just celebrate the numbers being the same digit and being able to share energy around that sign that we say health and wealth, 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 health and wealth. Our focus this year is abundance, and it's focusing on the abundance of health as well as the abundance of wealth. Kim's coming down the steps and singing it as well. So anyway, today's Facebook Live has had a few little things, and I appreciate all of your kindness in sharing that with me. And I look forward to hearing some of your connections with kindness, as well as ways that you see and experience women from history inspiring you and being a person that inspires you to continue that circle of kindness or that circle of making a difference, whatever that might be. Oh, here's Connie sharing a kindness. The school counselor called to tell me I have a great daughter. Wow, Connie, what a beautiful, beautiful act of kindness, and so true and so heartfelt. And I'm sure you received that right in your heart because she shared or called to share that with you. it takes, so often, we're thinking, oh my gosh, what's the phone call going to be about? And here it was something beautifully kind about your kind daughter. So thank you for sharing that, Connie. I really, really appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing more of your comments of things that you've experienced this week or recently that are kind. So one of the things that I'd like to leave you with today, because as we know, music raises our vibration. It's energy and vibration, just as we are as human beings. And one of the things that I encourage you to do is create your own circle of kindness. What are the things that you can do on an everyday basis that can just reach out and touch someone's heart by the kind thing that you say, that you do, and creating that circle with those around you sometimes that you may not even know. And what a difference, what a powerful difference that can make in the world. So I encourage you each to be well, be true, and be you. And I look forward to talking with you next week as we explore next Friday a little bit about inspire. So take good care. Love you all.